Could next week finally be the week that we see some Modern Warfare Battle Royale gameplay? Let's talk about it. What's up guys, it's Average Joel, making average content for the average viewer, and today I want to talk about some very exciting news. The prospect of seeing some actual Warzone gameplay and a leaked release date. Before we go on, let's see if we can hit 30 likes on this video. The last couple of videos that I have put up have been met with some absolutely amazing support, so let's see if we can keep that momentum going. So, since I put out my last video on Monday of this week, we have had a number of big developments in the mad mystery that has become the Modern Warfare Battle Royale fiasco. We have our first gameplay trailer. Just kidding. As far as new information from Activision goes, we have had about as much information as the Chinese government have given out about the true origin of the coronavirus. In fact, as far as I can tell, their whole marketing plan so far has consisted of a small teaser when you first turn on the game for Season 2, copyright striking and banning the most hardcore of their fans for showing clips of them being glitched into lobbies, which is apparently their fault. Oh yeah, and a totally awesome sticker in the store that you can buy for the low price of £5 and your fucking soul. But I digress. As poor as the marketing seems to have been for this mode, there is no denying that the hype train is chugging along full steam ahead, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. Now, in the past few days, we have actually had a few little pieces of information. I mean, at this point, I feel like we're all a bunch of starving street dogs scratching around for scraps, but I have to admit, it is kind of fun. So, the first thing that we have found out is that there is a possible release date. Now, obviously, it goes without saying that this is far from official, but a gaming news site has come out and said that one of their sources has told them that the game is set to release in early March, further going on to say that the 10th is the date. Now, since then, this story has been picked up by all the mainstream gaming news sites, and at this point it sounds like gospel. However, there have been a few other rumours floating around that the game could be coming even sooner. This comes from a leak that has shown 8 weekly challenges for the new Warzone mode. Now, if there were 8, that would suggest that this mode would release 8 weeks before the end of Season 2, unless the Battle Royale cycle is working on different cycles to the main game, which I don't think could be the case. Either way, this would have meant that the mode would have released on the 18th, which is last Tuesday. So obviously that theory's been debunked now, but a few people are saying that the next likely date it could be might be as early as the 3rd of March, which is a week on Tuesday. Now, if you've seen my last couple of videos, you know that I love to put on my little tinfoil hat and speculate a little bit, so I do have a theory about this. In the past, we have seen Activision stagger the release of things. We saw it in the beta, we saw it in the PlayStation only Gunfight beta, and prior to Modern Warfare, we saw it with every single piece of DLC since Modern Warfare 2. Following this trend, I think that worst case scenario, we might see the game released for PlayStation only on the 3rd of March, with the Xbox and PC versions being released a week later. If I'm being honest, I think this would be a massive kick in the teeth for 2/3 of the community. And like I said, this would really be the worst case scenario. That being said, I really don't think that this is likely, and I will explain. So by now, it is all but officially confirmed that Warzone will be releasing as a free standalone game. Now, since Modern Warfare's release, we have been told that all content would be coming for all systems at exactly the same time. So I don't think that there is going to be a staggered release. Then maybe we might see the game released to everyone who owns the game on the 3rd, and then come out as a free-to-play game on the 10th. Now, I want to reiterate that I have no proof of this whatsoever, this is just my theory. But think about it. If next week we get some sort of announcement saying that this mode is finally coming and that you can play it first if you own the game, then think how many extra people would buy the game just so that they'd be able to play it early. I know that they're saying that you will be able to upgrade once the free version comes out, but I think there is a huge market of people who don't already own Modern Warfare that would now choose to buy it just so they could play Battle Royale a week early. In fact, I think it would be enough people to make this sort of tactic worthwhile. And we all know how much Activision love to milk us dry until our titties are sore. Anyway, into the other thing that I wanted to discuss in this video, and that is gameplay. So over the past few days, a number of large Call of Duty YouTubers have seemingly been flown out to America to attend an event. This would have usually gone under the radar, but the same article that leaked the information about the release date said that there was going to be a closed gameplay event at Activision for YouTubers. In addition to this, a number of YouTubers have made hints at being flown out to this event, and a couple have been photographed with Activision wristbands on. So this would suggest that there has to be something going on at Activision HQ. Now, I haven't actually received my invite yet, so I can only assume that this is because it's been lost in the mail or something. I mean, it is a little rude, but I guess 676 subscribers just isn't classed as big enough to make the cut. Maybe next year. Now, at the moment, it remains to be unseen whether the aforementioned event is going to be a chance for these YouTubers to actually play the game, or if they're just going to be shown some clips and be given all the relevant information for them to make the videos on later. Either way, I think it's safe to say that we will be seeing some gameplay very, very soon. And if I'm being honest, it can't come soon enough. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for this little video. I'll be following the story closely as it unfolds, so make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. So, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I like to see who sticks around until the end of these videos. So if you're still here, I want you to answer this super important question. If you had superpowers, what would they be and what would be your superpower name? Try and make it as weird as possible. Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joel. Peace.